We begin in the Democratic Republic of Congo, where President Joseph Kabila on Monday is rejecting the findings of the U.S.-based Carter Center that the presidential election results lacked credibility.
Mr. Kabila concedes there have been mistakes in the election process, but in a news conference held in Kinshasa today, he says the credibility of these elections cannot be doubted. Provisional election results released on Friday show that Kabila won re-election in the hotly contested race for the presidency, but the outcome was immediately rejected as fraudulent by his top challenger, Etienne Tshisekedi. The Carter Center says the vote was marred by wide variations in the quality of vote counting. The center says there is evidence that results from nearly 2,000 polling stations in Kinshasa were lost. The Carter Center also says that multiple locations around the country reported 99 to 100% voter turnout, with most or all of the votes going to incumbent president.
And now for the latest on the situation in the DRC, we are joined on the phone from Kinshasa by VOA correspondent Scott Stearns. Now, Scott, of course, we have been hearing about demonstrations throughout the weekend. Please update us on what the situation is like today as we speak.
There have been no demonstrations here throughout the weekend. In fact, the capital's been very calm since results were released Friday. It's true that Mr. Tshisekedi's party has called on its supporters to mobilize sometime this week to protest the results, but as of yet, Kinshasa has been calm.
And now, in relation to the calls to take this up to the court, how possible is it that there can be justice in the court system there, from what you hear, especially from the opposition side?
Well, Mr. Tshisekedi's party says that it does not believe that the Supreme Court has the independence to rule fairly on an electoral challenge. In his press conference this morning, President Kabila said that Mr. Tshisekedi, like all Congolese, have to follow the law. And the law is that you can bring an electoral challenge to the Supreme Court, and so he is expected to follow and to go to the Supreme Court, in the president's opinion. President Kabila was very confident this morning at the presidential palace, saying that, there was no doubt about his election. Congo's not in crisis, really minimizing the threats from Mr. Tshisekedi, mocking him, really, for declaring himself president, reminding reporters that Mr. Tshisekedi declared himself prime minister in 1992 under the dictator Mobutu Sese Seko, when this country was called Zaire, and said, how did that work out for Mr. Tshisekedi in 1992? Not very well. He failed then, and according to Mr. Kabila, he'll fail now.
Well, Scott, thanks very much for that Congo election update. VOA correspondent Scott Stearns reporting from Kinshasa.